I think this is working. I just don't have the back screen turned on yet.
Zorro.
Got my coffee ready, and we're gonna get some more writing done for Dangerous Guardian while my dog hangs out. Gotta get the chat set up. I think we're good. All right. So say hi if you're in the chat. I'd like to know who's here, and we can hang out. You can ask me anything. But today, for the most part, I'm going to be going over this. Oh yeah, let me know if the music is too loud and you can't hear me, because it seems loud to me. But what I'm going to do, you can see here, is just kind of going over... Well, I might go over that later, because I should probably get some more writing. I only got 3,000 words of this done. I was hoping to get to like 10,000 words today, but it's probably not going to happen. So my goal for today is to get to at minimum probably 8,000 words, which is 5,000 words written total. There's a lot of exposition in this first chapter and a half, but I can go back later and get that. So yesterday I got a lot done. I got a couple of cover questionnaires handed into Siren, a set of final edits, and I got the print file almost ready for Vampires Don't Share with Dragons. And I went through the first 2 volumes. The lovely Donna sent me some extra edits for, and I corrected those, so luckily, so it's going to be a lot cleaner. I might put her name in like an extra special thank you on the thing, just because I feel bad, you know, like if you're sending me extra stuff like that, then maybe I should be like acknowledging you in the credits per se. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, there's not going to be too much talking on my part today, so if you wanted to ask any questions, yeah, just put them in the chat, I'll answer them. But for the most part, you're going to be just seeing me doing just straight writing here. So if that's why I'm being quiet, that's why. Hey Jessica, how's it going? By the way, I don't know if you got my message, I love those banners you did for me. They're so amazing. I almost want to like show them up right now, but I won't, because I don't know if there's anything private on that page. I don't want to like put up any information I'm not supposed to. Good, just procrastinating packing for my weekend trip. Oh, nice! Yeah, that's right, I forgot it's a long weekend because it's Thanksgiving. I forget everything. But yeah, I'll probably be heading over to my brother and sister-in-law's for that one. So I gotta think of like some stuff that I gotta bring. Pretty bad, I just basically like invited myself over for it. Glad you like them, and there's nothing private there. Made a folder just for your stuff so you can share if you want. Oh, awesome. Well, if there's any other people who end up hopping on, I'll show it then, but yeah, I love how they look. They're amazing. And yeah, so I talked to my brother. He's pretty good on the idea of like switching over everything if you still want to do that, but yeah, I love those banners. They're amazing. Like, I can't believe how good they are, like, honestly. This is why every once in a while I need help with somebody making that stuff, because they know, like, it looks more professional if there's like a little drop shadow behind the book covers or the text. Like, I never know that stuff, and you never know how good that'll look until you see it. So my dog is right there. You can't see him, but him, my little dragon friend, doing some writing today. Oh yeah, and even though I didn't get any writing yet done yesterday because of the stuff I had to do, I did get the print version mostly made up for Vampires Don't Share with Dragons. So this is going to be pretty good. So now all I have to do is get the front and the new front, the spine, and the back covers commissioned, and then I can start getting it ready. kind of like redoing this a little bit. Yeah, I've got a lot of weird Kelly things in here. Hey Donna, how's it going? Yeah, glad to see you here. I was just showing off. I was gonna get like more words done, but I was just showing off the lovely edits. Well, I couldn't show them off too much because they're in there, but I was showing off the print version. I was getting ready for Vampires Don't Share with Dragons. Yeah, so thank you so much for your help on that. And yeah, so I got everything set in there. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It just, I love it so much. I'm just so excited for everything. I haven't even drank all my coffee yet, so I probably shouldn't get too hyped up yet. Good, just doing some editing and seeing you pop up. Oh, awesome! Yeah, I'll be mostly quiet now, but yeah, so you can listen to some pretty good music, hear me clacking away. And yeah, like your suggestions were really super helpful, so they're in there now. And yeah, I meant to ask you something, and I'll send you in a private message later, but well, maybe I'll just ask you now because you're here. No, you know what, I won't put you on the spot. I'll send you an email later because I want to ask you something, but it has something to do with, like, whatever. Okay. See, this is why I shouldn't ever say anything ever, because I psych myself out. But yeah, it's a good thing, so don't worry. Or I shouldn't worry, because I'm, like, getting all freaked out now. No! Get back to work. Oh, lol. Yeah, I'm a flake today. I can't be 100% on my game all the time. It's never gonna happen. None of us can. Yeah, no. Be nice, but it's never gonna happen. feel like setting this in British Columbia just because that's where I went for my vacation with my dad. Is Stonehenge a wonder of the world? Call it that for now anyway. I believe so, yeah. I think it is, because they don't know if it was man-made or not. I think you're right. I don't know if it's supposed to be capitalized, but I think so. Oh yeah, that's right. That's another thing I forgot to do. Today's the day when I choose... It's my iPad. Today's the day when I choose the hero and heroine's names, actually. I can't believe I got almost 200 words written and I didn't do that. Not one of the top 7. Okay, well that's still fine. Stonehenge is still a pretty recognizable thing. Zara, what did you do with my iPad? Do you need it? Because I kind of need it. Okay. So while I'm on stream, that's actually another thing I'm going to do. It's been a couple of days, so I'm going to choose the winner of the hero and heroine's names. Ooh, what's this? Oh, cool. I have comments I need to answer on Instagram. Let's see. Hey Nicole, how's it going? It is of the medieval world. Okay, well it's still perfect because what I'm doing has a lot to do with the medieval world. So where's my thing? Nicole, I'm just going over the posts where I'm going to choose the heroines and heroes' names as well. So I gotta get that done. There it is. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, so this is actually kind of interesting. Yesterday when I was talking about Bastion all the time, I don't too many people probably didn't see that because there's usually only like anywhere from 3 to 5 people on at a time. But it's funny because Bastion actually won for the hero's name. And I was saying how awesome it would be for that to be a side character. And Alyssa Kincaid is the name of the heroine because that's the winner of the heroine's name now. So I'm gonna go in and do a quick search and replace. If I can remember how to do that. We have seven wonders of the world, natural medieval. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just 7. That's pretty good. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Okay, so Rose is going to be replaced with Alyssa. So that's the case of where 5 of those are replaced. So now I just have to be careful of Bastion because I actually named a side character Bastion. I have to give him a last name because there was no last name offered on that one. So a patron suggested name made it for the heroine, and a newsletter subscriber one for the hero. But second place winner is Alex Jacob Rossi with 11 votes. So because Bastion doesn't have a last name, I might just call him Bastion Jacob Rossi? Maybe? I didn't either. The more you know, right? Jarrett Dane, come on. Yeah, so it's funny, I didn't think Bastion would win because it didn't have a last name attached to it, but yeah, okay, so people want Bastion. I like that name though, so. But there's a couple of Bastion names in here for the side characters, so I have to find those real quick. Here we go. So these ones I have to change, so. So maybe I'll change Bastion to Alex, because second place winner was an Alex name. Google needs to be one of the wonders. Yeah, almost. It's almost scary, like they're too big to fail at this point. They're like the owners of the internet. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to change him to Alex. Or maybe I'll just do an Alex Jacob Rossi. Yeah, I'll keep him as he is. Okay, so I'm going to put up this quick notice here on here. The winners have been chosen. Okay, perfect. I like them names. Yeah, I like them too. So now, what is Bastion's last name now? Okay, so now I have to do a search and replace. Find Jack and switch it with Bastion. Really? Okay. What just happened here? I think that went okay, because for some reason it added the word Bastion right here. So now I'm a little bit confused, but okay, well, let's just look for this. Okay, so it didn't keep anything like that. Just look for this in case. Because this is something I have to watch out for every once in a while. Yeah, because sometimes, so it did it. Every once in a while I'll do a search and replace on like another program, and it won't do these little names with apostrophe S's on them or something like that. But it looks like this one did, so I don't have to worry about that. So what's his last name now? Because the last name voted on didn't have a last name. I want to pick something that was on here, though. Maybe I could just pick Bastion Dane Tunnel, because that's a third place winner. I could do that. Hey Renee, how's it going? I just picked out the winners of the, well, I didn't pick them out, I ended the voting for the winners of the Choose the Hero and Heroine's Name contest. So his name is officially Tunnel. So I'll have to email this reader later and let her know that her name got chosen, but I added the middle and last name from a patron chosen because she didn't put one in. And I'll contact this person, let her know that her name was chosen. I actually really like this name. Whoops. Alyssa Kincaid. I like the name Kincaid. It reminds me of like Thomas Kincaid, that painter. He does like awesome stuff. What nationality for the last name? I don't know, actually. I'm not sure what nationality this is. It was just one of the ones chosen up. She said it was either her boyfriend or her husband's last name. So I'm not sure. It's a good question, though. I should look into that. So I'm assuming that's an English one because tunnel spelled with just one L. Northumberland. John Filius. Plan of Kelso. PDF extended. Okay, so tunnel in Ireland. So it's got an Irish history. That's pretty good. An Irish hero? I like that idea. So I think he's Irish. I like that for sure. I like an Irish hero. So I'll put that in there. Yeah, like I don't know much about Ireland, but I'm kind of like, I think I'm a little bit like Nora Roberts. I like romanticize. It's like, oh, you're Irish? Okay. Good, heading to work. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good day, Renee. Thank you for dropping in. Well, I'm glad you got to see the name pick, though. O'Day. That's a good last name. Okay, I'll hang on to O'Day. And if the person in the third place doesn't want me using the middle and last name, she wants the full name, I'll switch it over to that. So I'll put that here just in case she doesn't want me using that. Because, you know, like she might want, like, you know, an all or nothing kind of thing, which makes sense. So yeah, I'll hang on to this one. And yeah, if the other person who had this middle and this last name up doesn't want it there, I'll choose that one because that sounds like a good one too. I like that. I took the dog for a walk at Bruce Pitt and I'm like all itchy. It's not good. I have to figure out American spelling sometimes. I've yet to figure out how to switch my Scrivener program over to American spelling. I accidentally set it up to Canadian, so it's technically British spelling on here, and I have to catch myself sometimes when I want to write, you know, color with an OW, an OU, I mean. Oh my god, OW. I'm heading off to go back to editing. Good luck writing. I'll watch the rest a bit later. Okay, thank you so much for dropping in, Donna. That was a lot of fun. Good luck editing. Although I know you don't need it because you're pretty good at it already.
Can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm bleeding and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart afire. Set my heart afire. Straight to the start of intoxicating wine. Touch me, someone's whisper. Set my heart.
Nicole Cook. I know I'll make you hungry, but I'm cooking my fried chicken with green beans and mashed potatoes. Oh, yes. Tease me. Oh man, I almost never get to have fried chicken. I have too many food sensitivities, so like if I were to ever go to have fried chicken, it would have to be on like a day when I know I'm going nowhere, I'm not doing anything, because I don't want to risk getting sick or anything around anybody. But whenever I have it, it's almost completely worth it because it's just so good. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. Zorro! Hey, big dog, you're blocking my light. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you say hi? Come here, babies. No, you're not in trouble. Good. See? Yeah, you're a good boy. I'd give him a stick to give him something to do, but he already had one. And too many is not good for you, is it? No. Oh, yes. That's the stuff. You like that? That's so nice. That's so funny. What? Want a kiss? That's not kisses. What's you laying down? That's not kisses. Whatever, you dog. Whatever. Big, quick belly scratch for him. That's not kisses when you do that. I have to have gluten-free flour. Oh, okay, I see. You're smarter than I am. You have wait, what's the word I want? Problem-solving skills. For me, I just cheat and I go to KFC. So I'm lazy. I still haven't even done my dishes yet. It's disgusting. It's actually a really good idea. I should probably do that. So I do have gluten-free flour in my cupboard. I just haven't used it because I'm an idiot. Oh, there we go. Thought my keyboard froze on me. Yeah, so do I want to cheat on certain foods? Yes. Oh, it's so hard sometimes. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, we got it pretty lucky, I guess, considering some of the food allergies we could have. Having to avoid dairy and what else? Gluten and just greasy things in general for me isn't too bad. It's just a pain. And mind you, I still eat them anyways, which is why I'm not as skinny as I want to be. So yeah, drinking a huge coffee like this, I have no right to complain about not being skinny. Although I was good. I didn't buy those potato chips like I wanted to yesterday. I didn't describe what she was wearing. I use peanut oil or canola oil. For me, I like avocado oil. But I don't have a deep fryer, so I don't know what would be better. Yeah, if I got a deep fryer, it'd be like the mass hysteria in this house because it's all I'd be using. Oh my goodness, it'd be the worst. French fries every day, no exceptions. I never use that and just use a pan fry my things. I don't always fry my stuff. I either bake it or grill it. Yeah, same with me. I try not to pan fry my stuff because, well, one, I don't know how, and I'm a terrible cook, but also, when I was a kid, my mom accidentally started a grease fire like that, so it's got me a little bit paranoid to do it. Yeah, so I think that if I were to ever like genuinely fry stuff, I would have to have like a dedicated fryer, like because she bought a dedicated fryer after that too, just to make sure it wouldn't happen again. Like, I know what you mean. Like you could still do it. I've seen people on YouTube do it. It looks exactly the same. It's like there's no problem. Just do it. But thank you. What happens when I pet my dog? I love my dog, but too much love makes me sneezy, right, you animal? Yeah, he doesn't care. You're lucky you're loved. Quit licking your paws. Stop it. No, none of that. My dog and I are both allergic to ragweed. I'm not even lying. So I gotta keep him from licking his paws. Because it's still out there, isn't it? It's not as bad as it was, so we're going to the dog park again, but still, it's no licking for you. Sorry. What? What babies? Oh, your son is allergic to dogs too? I'm like kind of okay allergic. Like I can get used to him, and if I'm ever having like this would be basically a bad day for me with his hair. All I'd have to do is just go take a Reactin, but I don't really want to leave my computer right now. No, ragweed. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. What is it with ragweed? Like, what purpose does that plant serve on like an evolutionary basis? I legitimately want to know that. I never knew it was possible for an animal to have allergies like that until the ragweed thing. I mean, I can understand foods because, you know, you introduce something into their system that they've never had before, or never even had traditionally, you know, like corn or something. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. But a plant? That seems weird to me. Because dogs are outside creatures. No idea. More pollution. Yeah, that too. That could be a cause for it. Yeah, pollution and food and I don't know. It's just weird.
girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. If you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. But when you're not here, you're my dream. And I just want it.
I was thinking we didn't do it all.
Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, and I just want it. From start, you my bunny, I'm your clock. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see my love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arm. I wish the matter, my love, my pleasure, the key to my treasure. When I was the wet now, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this. Perfect soulmate, I wanna show my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in my time.
Perfect.
What you've been looking for.
I'll save it real quick just in case.
without a thread, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. Our lips, it tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed in my arms. You're safe and sound without a thread, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. If we sail a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low. Don't know where to go. Believe us back home. Don't know where to go. Believe us back home. How far can we
Okay,
get?
so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to let the dog outside because he needs to go, and I'm pretty sure that I do too. Hey, buddy, you want to go for a pee? Okay, so I will return. I'll be right back, and yeah, I just did the death scene, so I'm going to do a little bit more after that, and yeah, about 3,000 more words, and that should be it for the night. But I'll be right back. Hey, boys, want to go outside? break. I had my break. Where is he? He's eating his cookies now. Oops, forgot to take my keys off. Okay, what was that?
What, you baby? The good stuff?
Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, I don't know what that is. Leave that alone. So I just realized that a good chunk of this book is going, or at least volume 1, is going to be from his point of view. Just because a lot of it's going to deal with him seeing her die, realizing, okay, something was wrong with that, obviously. Going to another world where she's still alive, and then kind of going on the run with her. What do you want? What do you want? I have nothing for you. Give me it. Give me that. You think that's yours? Ah! Go get it. Right there. Go get him. Go get him. Yeah, he's got his toy now. Good boy. So this might be one of those romances that's mostly from his point of view, or maybe it'll just switch off a little bit more by, you know, volume 2. Like maybe volume 2 will focus a little bit more on her. I'll have to figure that out. Ooh, I know. I have to be looking for that email from Listen Up Audio. So I'm assuming this has to be at least 2 months or something after the shooting, just because he's going to need time to recover because he was shot too. And he's going to be like getting ready to go back to do his job again. He's just not going to be, you know, fully there. Oh, there it is. Jeez, Eve, you're a fast writer. Just got an email, Dragon Reborn. That's insane. Okay, I'll do that after I'm done here. What are these notifications? Who's notificating me? Okay. Oops.
What? Are you smiling yet? I'm not taking your toy. You take your toy.
He wants me to fight him for his toy. I'm sorry I missed what you said. Oh, I already forgot what I said too.
What? What? I'm not taking your toy. What? No, no. You don't get to be cute. You don't get to lure me away from my desk. Give me that. Give me that. This is mine now.
There you go. Okay. It's enough of getting distracted by my dog. This is why I never get any work done, actually, because he'll come up and he's like a cat. He decides when he wants his attention. Oh, I know what I said. I said that volume 1 will be mostly from his point of view, and volume 2 will be from, well, mostly from hers so far, I think. I'll have to see how that works out next month when I do volume 2. He wants to play. He does. He wants to play.
I quit licking your paws. No paws licking. What? What?
That's how he does it. He's
What? No, I can't go over there. Use your belly demanding rubs?
he wants me to rub his stupid belly.
Sorrow, I can't. What are you doing?
Oh my god. You're such a pesty dog. Look at this.
What are you doing? I will strangle you with these toys. Just so you know. What? This is mine.
Yeah, get your toys. That's how he gets me, this friggin' dog. It's lucky he's cute. Okay. I can't wait until this book comes out. Yeah, me neither. At this rate, with me like messing around with a dog, it might take a while. Okay, let's see. He's a cutie, all dogs are.
Yes, he is. What are you scratching? Scratching. No scratches for you. No scratches for you.
What? You sucky baby. Hey, Zora. I'm gonna kick your little dog ass. No, my baby, I'd never do that to you.
But you're so distracting.
You're so cute and so distracting.
And you know it. That's why you do it. Because you're like a cat.
He's so itchy now.
No more scratchies for you. Beat it. Go play with your toy. Go play with your toy. Go play with your toy.
No, I don't want it.
Get out of here with that.
What's the other guy's name? How do you spell that? My dog is the same way, yeah. They know they're cute, that's why they get away with everything. Right, you puss? Right, you big puss?
What, baby?
I know, again, the music seems like extra loud to me, and I keep turning it down, but I don't want to turn down the volume on me either, so. Oh well. And what can you do, right? I'm almost out of coffee. It's fine, I like listening to it. Okay, good. Be right back. Okay, see you later, Nicole. Hey, good boy, what you doing? What? Welcome back, Nicole. I don't know why the search and delete didn't get rid of this. right, I'm finished my work, off to pack. Have a great Thanksgiving. You too, Jess. See you later. Have fun, eh? Is it Galahad or Galahad? really like ending the chapter before 2,000 words, but I can't really think of anything else to put there. I kind of think it should stop there, so I should just go to chapter 4 at this point. Please don't roll. You're really doing on this book? You mean like fast, or? Because I only got 3,500 words in the last 2.5 hours. That's not really too good for me. I usually try and like to get at minimum 2,000 words an hour, so I should actually be closing in on 5,000 words, but I'm sort of taking my sweet time here.
This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Sorry, I mean you doing really fast on this book. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to get it done fairly fast. Like, if anything, I probably should have been finished writing it by now, because it's the 5th. And, you know, if you do, like, 5,000 words a day, you can get it done technically by the 4th, but I took the 1st off, and, you know, yesterday there's no time for writing. Can't believe you're on chapter 4. Well, hopefully we'll get to chapter 5 before I call it quits, because I expect to have him jumping into World C-137 to go and save Alyssa's life. Because I want to get him to at least see her again before I end it for the day. So I also don't think I want to be writing past 9 o'clock. So we're going to go for chapter 5. We're going to try and get there before we end it. But yeah, every once in a while I look up and I was like, oh, I got there that fast? That's not too bad. But also chapter 3 was a short one, right? Because right down here, it's only 1,330 words. What was chapter 2? Yeah, chapter 2 is a 3,000 word chapter, so some of them can go a little bit faster than others is a little bit why on that one. My son is being crazy with my dog. Oh, he's playing around with him. My dog is resting. You can't really see him, but he's right here. Maybe you can. Oh yeah, no. That's not gonna go down any lower. Yes, my son is playing with her by moving her paws and she's not doing anything about it. Oh, so she just doesn't want to play. She's tired. And now she's biting him. Oh, she's a pit bull. Nice. Kitties are cute. messaging me. See, I hate when I look on my Facebook Messenger and it shows me messages that I didn't know I had from like June. It's like, and it's like message requests. Well, why does somebody have to send me a message request? I never know I have those. She's a good dog. She's 2 years old. Ah, so she's just getting out of her puppy phase, probably. She's always like that, and she's been thick. She's always hyper. Nice. Yeah, my dog didn't stop being so hyper until he was maybe 4. I remember he used to be so hyper and excited for his walks that he would like just drag me down the street. Yeah, he was excited to be let out. Now he's pretty good. Now he for the most part walks with me. Oh man, I got almost 4,000 words done. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, she's like that. I'm getting like multiple. Oh my god, what is this? I don't know what that is. I'll do it later. old is he? Zoro, he's gonna be 7 in January. I don't want him to be 7. I want him to stop aging. Like, no, don't get older. Stop it. Which means I would have had him for almost 6 years now, because he was like 11 months old when I got him. this book about? Yeah, I guess I'm going down a little trail here. He's basically, it's kind of like I'm doing a bit of a ripoff of Rick and Morty. So his girlfriend just died. What he's doing is he's kind of going through his head on, okay, I can jump from world to world. Why am I allowed to kill all these people, these dictators, and why can I not go and save my girlfriend? I don't know, like I'm probably gonna have to edit a bunch of this stuff out, because if you're asking that question, it probably means I'm getting off tangent here, but I'm hoping it'll be better on the final product. I don't think Nazis is capitalized. Oh, no, I was watching a movie, and plus I didn't get to watch a video of you saying what it was about. Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, what it's about is there's no time travel here, but they can jump from world to world. There's infinite worlds, and he's in one where his girlfriend just found out something about what they're doing, about jumping from world to world, that it's actually causing a lot of damage to these other worlds. Like, you go to one world where it's like 1920s, whatever, and you go and, say, kill a dictator. Well, that seems awesome, but you're kind of leaving behind the guy who's going to immediately take his place, and you're also potentially giving diseases to those other worlds, and what if some of those worlds even just full-on vanish? So how many billions of lives would have to die or just cease to exist to make the billions more that you saved even kind of worth it? So his girlfriend dies, and he wants to go to another world where she's alive even. Like a selfish act that he's not supposed to really do. And plus I was going to ask was it about time jumping or something like that? Almost, not time jumping, although you kind of technically can. You can't go back and forth in time in your own world, but in another universe, you kind of can. Like, they're finding other dimensions where, say, Stalin or Mao are still alive. Like communist dictators, and they're deciding, okay, these people killed hundreds of millions of people. What if you were to just go to those worlds and do that universe a favor and kill those guys? Or same with Hitler. What if you were to do that world a favor, do the Jews of that world a favor, and just kill Hitler? But, like, as he's getting his campaign going, you know? But before he could even do that damage. So that's what they're doing. They're not time jumping in their own world. You can't do that. Their history's already set, but they're going into this other world and doing it anyway. But they don't realize that by doing that, you kind of mess around with... The game theorists kind of came up with this theory that's, you know... Well, they didn't come up with the theory. It's already kind of exists, where there's a universe upon universe upon universe, and it's like this tree with just never-ending branches off. Like, say, a world where today you slept in, and another world where you didn't. And in the world where you didn't sleep in, you got like the awesome job promotion, and it set you off on a path that got you like an amazing pay raise and gave you opportunities and whatever that you never thought you'd get. And in the world where you slept in that day, well, you're still kind of like on like whatever job you're doing. You didn't get the pay raise you wanted. Everything's fine, but you don't become like this wealthy, amazing person that you thought you were going to be. And on the day when, say, you decided to go get a coffee at that coffee shop you didn't know you were going to get, you met like the love of your life, and that's another branch off. But on the day you decided to go to your regular place, it just went down straight some other path. So it's like a never-ending tree branch where everything just kind of goes off and off on whatever decisions you make. And there's an infinite number of worlds like that. And again, Rick and Morty kind of goes along with that. That you can find worlds that are basically the same except for one or two tiny decisions that were made somewhere. Okay, I'm really going to like this one as I do the audiobooks. Thank you so much. I hope I'm not complicating this too much. But yeah, that's basically the idea here, is that they're jumping from world to world. And he wants to jump into a world. He wants to do something he's not allowed to do. You're only supposed to jump into a world for unselfish reasons. And he's kind of questioning, well, isn't this whole place sort of a selfish thing? Why can't I go and save my girlfriend in this other world? He's not expecting to be able to keep her, because in that other world, supposedly she'll still have a boyfriend who's alive. But this is where it's going to kind of go off, and I don't know, it's hard for me to describe. It's hard for me to describe, but this is kind of where I'm going to try and make it like extra sweet, where in his world, he takes a bullet for his girlfriend, but it goes through him and it gets her and she dies. He wants to find a world where, okay, he can save them both. He can stop this mugger who killed her. But he ends up jumping into a world where his other self gets shot, the bullet doesn't go through him, and he dies instead of her. And he saves her before the mugger can kill her. And he kind of takes her, and they kind of go off, and she tells him about what this organization he's working for is really doing. And it's just really messed up. I'm probably making it way more complicated than it should be. I'm even wondering how I'm going to fit this into 60,000 words, but we'll try it. I'm actually not doing too badly. I've got about 4,500 words here. I'll probably end it really soon because it's almost 9 o'clock. So I'll give it another 10 minutes. I'll try to get the last 500 words done. And then, yeah, I'll probably log off real quick because I need to get proper lighting here. The lighting is just so bad because it gets dark so soon now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. 7,500 words. I think this first volume will end where I think it will end. So I'm pretty happy with that. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you so much. No, you're not. You're doing a great job. Thanks.
You're everything I want in life. We fighting danger might come through. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honesty us against the world. We're the fucking team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
A little bit done. So I only have 300 more words left to do, and then I think I'll be pretty happy with where I am. So I just want to save this real quick, just in case my program freezes on me.
You should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. But when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it. Inside, I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your clock. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arm. The others don't matter, my love, my pleasure, the key to my treasure. When I was the red that day, but now with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? I want you to know this, the one and I know this. Perfect soulmate, I wanna show my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in my time.
Okay, I think I'm going to go and good night. Okay, good night, Nicole. Thanks for hanging out so much. Thanks so much for hanging out. Sorry. But yeah, that was great. And yeah, I'm almost done too anyway. So thank you so much and see you later. Okay, so I think I'm done right now. I don't know if there's anybody else still watching, but I'm pretty happy with this. I got 5,060 words, so that's actually a pretty good writing day, and I did that in about 3 hours. So it's not as fast as I usually like to write. It's actually a pretty decent time because I took a quick break and I was checking my phone from time to time. That's actually a pretty decent writing time, I think. So long as it doesn't take me an hour to write 1,000 words, I'm pretty happy. So 3 hours for 5,000 words, I think is fairly good. I'm gonna, stop there, and I might do another live stream tomorrow. If not, I'll put it up on my Facebook either way. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to shuttle this down, take a break, and get some dinner inside me. I hope this was fairly educational if you were watching to see just, how fast I could get this out or what my process is. And yeah, see you later. Thanks for hanging out, and bye.